Hello everyone, this is Sunniva.
And this is Johannes.
And you're watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome back to Game of the Month.
For March.
Been another month.
Yes.
It's just flown by, it's gone. March 2024 will never be here again if we don't make a time machine. And I don't know how we can do that.
No, maybe in the future.
In the future we can go back and revisit this month. Maybe, but probably not. We're going to talk to you about it because it's been here and now it's April. So we're going to talk about, I'm just explaining time.
Yes.
Basically. How was March for you, Sunniva?
It was good.
Nice.
What about you?
It was good.
Good.
Thank you for this conversation. This is usually how conversations go in our house. Yes, you like board games. We play quite a few board games. I think it was a better month for gaming than February, because February we almost didn't play a single game, it felt like.
Yes, and we ended the month by going on a cabin with some friends and played a lot of games there, so that was really nice.
Yes, so if you haven't seen this Game of the Month videos before, they're gonna go like this. First, this is a ramble before the video even starts.
Yes.
Just like getting to know us, seeing what shenanigans we've been up to, playing games. And
how was your March bit?
Yes, having great conversations.
Yes.
Then we're going to quickly go through the stats of the month, how many games we played, how many new games, all of that. Then we're going to go into all the games we played. And I'm going to say now, because I know some people when they do the Game of the Month, they talk a bit about all the games. In these videos, we have chosen to just list them, and the reasoning behind that is that most of these games you have either seen on a Keeper Call, seen a review, or will soon see in a Keeper Call or see in a review. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't make sense to me to us to basically then double up on the information.
And we double a little up on it because we're talking about the highlights, the top 3, and some other snacks in there. So, but if you think that you would get something out of us talking a little bit about each game, please let us know.
And we might do it. We can't promise it, but we might. And then at the end, after all the games, we're going to go through our biggest surprise, most fun experience, biggest letdown, and then the top 3 games of the month. So with all of that out of the way, let's start talking about the stats. In March, we played 67 plays.
And in February, it was 40.
And that means?
We have exceeded the number.
Yay!
I know the math.
Yes, you do. Quite a bit more. Not doubling it, but on a good way there. We played 38 different games.
Versus 23 different in February.
Which means?
We have exceeded that number as well.
We played 18 new games to us.
Versus 40 new to us games in February, which means
we have exceeded that number.
Yes.
And we played 69 hours of board games.
And we have almost doubled our previous in February time, which is 38.
Which means
we have exceeded the number by quite a lot.
Yeah, so this was a better month for gaming. We played quite a few games, 67 plays, 35 games. That's the same thing. Let's do the other thing, the most important stats of the month. How many times did each of us win these board games?
I have won 36 times.
Yes, you haven't actually. It's switched around because I won 36 and just the notes are wrong and you won 35. No! So I won this month.
Where did you trick me?
I didn't. I just saw it now that it was the other way around.
You're just saying that.
Yes.
I'm trusting the screen more than you.
Okay, so one of us won one more time. We played quite a few co-op games as well. So let's do the list of all the games. Here they come. Are you ready? We're doing it anyways, even though you're not ready. These are the games we played in March 2024.
Algemunia.
Hard to get.
Order Overload Spiel 23.
Aqua, Biodiversity in the Ocean.
9 Tiles Extreme.
Grand Austria Hotel.
Awkward Guests 2.
Doom Wings.
Salton Sea.
Yokohama.
Inventions, Evolution of Ideas.
Age of Rome.
Viticulture.
Ahau, Rulers of Yucatan.
Furnace.
Florence.
Galactic Cruise.
Bonfire.
Cascadia.
Roll Camera, the filmmaking board game.
The Wolves.
Takenoko.
Forever Home.
Unfold, the Dark Story.
Maps of Mystera.
Dominion.
Echoes, the Microship.
Unlock Extraordinary Adventures.
Las Vegas.
Carcassonne.
Whale to Look.
Star Wars Unlimited.
Exploding Kittens.
Ninja Cat Food and the Covert Action.
Heyo.
And those are the games. 35 of them. Many games there, many fantastic games. No, some not so fantastics. Half of these you've already seen on Keeper Call. The others coming next week, so you're going to get to see those there.
I felt the need to just say that I didn't end this with Heyo just to be cool.
Yes.
It is a game.
It's hip to be square. Okay.
Yes.
So now we're going to go to the next part of the video. But first, an ad. Hello there.
Hello.
How was your March?
Good.
Oh, do you know how you could make it better?
No.
You could watch YouTube.
Okay.
You heard about it?
Yes.
There are videos there.
Yes.
And you can see this channel
Cool.
called Board Gaming Roundlings.
Oh, wow.
It's here on my t-shirt.
I'm convinced.
And you already have the merch.
Yes.
Then you can subscribe.
I've never heard about it, but I'm wearing this t-shirt.
You can subscribe to the channel to get great videos about with 2 people speaking about board games.
Cool.
Back to the games on this list. We're going to do the most fun experience, the biggest surprise, and the biggest letdown. We're going to grab our phones because, we have
We
phones
have
in
no
Norway.
memory of our own.
I do not have memory of all of those games. That is true. Okay,
It should be a 6 game. It should be fairly easy to remember.
Yes, but I have cheated quite a lot this
Oh,
month.
you too. Okay, good.
So we're going to start with the most fun experience. Do you want to begin?
Yes, my most fun experience is Agemonia. Agemonia?
I think Agemonia.
Yes.
I think so.
We are deep into this co-op campaign game. Have we posted a video for this already?
Yes, we have a review.
We have done a review. Yes. Go check that out. But I have so much fun with this game. It is such a pleasant experience to have together with you.
My most fun experience was nicer. It was our 3-day gaming trip with our friends.
Oh. I forgot that you could put a thing. Yes. I just had I put a game.
Yes.
But that also that was also nice.
I also have 2 games.
You're cheating a lot.
Yes, because one is kind of a joke, but also true, and the other one is true.
Okay.
It's Order Overload. That was one of the most fun experiences I had playing.
That was very fun.
And then it was Ninja Catfoot and the Covert Action, because I love that game and it's fun. Okay, if you haven't played it, it's great. We should do a playthrough of it.
Both of those games that you mentioned are Oink games.
Yes.
And they were silly fun. Silly fun.
Yes, Ninja Catfoot especially.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a playthrough, like a 2-hour playthrough of Ninja Catfoot. What do you think? I think you're going to be sick that day.
Yes.
You can't be in the studio, so you're going to be solo. Now we're going to go to the next part, is the biggest surprise.
Yes, and there I put 2 games.
Me as well. We're cheating so much, but it's our old show, so we can do what we want.
Well, the first game that I put is
Overloading Orders.
It's Spiel 23. I was so surprised over how much that game was fun.
Yes. Great sentence.
But in that game, you're having a stack of cards.
Yes.
And one person reads every of the games that is in the cards out loud. Yes. And then it gets harder and harder because there is more and more cards, and then you deal them out, and you want to guess or try to remember which ones are the other players have.
Yes. And one question: have you played the game?
Yes.
Yes. With the rules.
Have I won the game? No.
No, but it's co-op, so
it's so hard.
Yes, it is.
It was so fun.
We also
I wanted to play it more.
We had it in Lost Keeper Call as well, so you can go and check that out. My biggest surprise is do you only have one?
No, I have one more.
Okay, so I'm going to do one.
Yeah.
Okay. One of my biggest surprises, this is going to be a surprise to most people, especially to me, was Takenoko.
Oh, yeah, you really enjoyed it?
I was just
or not?
Surprised. No. You're the person who's like, biggest surprise. A game I don't like.
That's not true.
It is.
No.
But it was like just surprising because I was, spoiler alert for Keeper Call, maybe, I haven't decided. I was 100% sure.
Yeah.
I was like, let's just play it. I've kept off playing it because we have played it in 8 years. And I was like, I don't want to play that one. It's probably going to be so light and boring, blah, blah, blah. And I really liked it.
Yeah.
It's still very solid as a gateway light, shorter game. It's like there is a game there that's still fun to play. Because it's a reason it's a classic, but I was just sure that my gaming taste had evolved so much I wouldn't enjoy it. So I was surprised by my enjoyment of the game.
Cool. My other one for this category of biggest surprise is Awkward Guests 2. I think we really love Awkward Guests, the game.
Well, we like awkward guests. Like, we always invite people who are super awkward, just sit in a chair and be like...
But it is a deduction game,
yes.
And I think those are so fun, especially Awkward Guests, I think, is a phenomenal game. But there you have the training with the cards, and I didn't really think that it would work with 2 players. It really surprised me.
Yeah.
They have taken away that you can see our playthrough of the game.
You can, with your eyes.
you choose actions, and then you kind of make your case for the other player. So you take away like the part of having to look at all these different cards that are going to be included in the case. You instead make your own case, and it's a super small box. I think I was so pleasantly surprised that the 2-player version of the game that we really like worked so well.
My other surprise is also going to be pretty surprising because it was a huge surprise to me.
Oh.
And that is Exploding Kittens.
Ah, yeah.
Because I was 100% sure I would not enjoy, but it just does this silly, stupid thing in a short time and in a great way. It just does the thing it sets out to do in a very fun way, and one that I could see myself taking out and just playing when I just want something silly and stupid. So that is why it's my other surprise. So now let's do the sad part of this thing. The biggest letdown of the month. How easy was it for you to find a letdown this month?
Easy.
Oh, well, I actually had a little time to work on that. So I'm looking forward to see if maybe what is yours.
Yeah, well, sometimes I'm thinking about, okay, which did I have high hopes for but didn't meet my expectations. Yes. But seldom I do have expectations for anything because I just play what you put it on the table.
Yes.
But my letdown for this month was Ahau Rulers of Yucatan, because it could have been a cool game. We've talked about all this already on the Keeper Call video that we've done. There was a disconnection between the logic of the action and the theme of it all, so it really didn't connect with me. I struggled to remember the actions all throughout our play of it, and that was really a letdown because I wanted to like the game.
Yes, mine is going to be a very different game from that. It's going to be Echoes, the microchip.
Oh, yeah.
Because we played the first 3 Echoes and we waited a bit for the English app to come out. We played the first one, which I really enjoyed. It's basically much more of an experience than it is a game. It's like a very, very like light. It's a listening game. You're listening to things, trying to put them in the right order, solving a puzzle. Like you can't lose. It's very simple. But the first one I really liked. I think that was one that was the absolute best of the 3, and was kind of, it had gripped me. It might then of course be that it was the first time, it was a novel, but I heard like the third one was the best because the second one was fine, and this one was also just fine. Yeah, so I was a bit sad because I had waited a bit to play it. Not that it like been hyped up in my brain. I just remembered people saying it was the best, and it made me kind of sad that I didn't like it that much. So those are those things. Now the last thing of this thing, which is top 3. But first, here's an ad. Hello there.
Hello, I'm just going to be on my phone while this ad is going on because I don't care for ads.
Yes, back to the video. Now we're gonna do the top 3 games of the month. Do you want to begin?
Yes, my number 3 is Yokohama, and it was so fun to get to play that game again because it's been a long time since we did it last time. This is a very it feels like an old Euro game, but it stays so fresh because the puzzle is really clever. That you're placing these tiny dudes on all of these different action spaces, and that dictates how good of an action you can do and also how you can move. And you're trying to move around the most efficient and gather resources, fulfill orders, get these trading things with the countries, and also deliver cargo and things to the church to get points. Well, theme is meh, but puzzle and Euro-ness is very good.
Yes, I like this game quite a bit. I like, it feels to me like a leveled up Istanbul.
Yeah.
Like you have Istanbul. If you played Istanbul and you kind of want to know how this one is, it's in the same kind of thing because you're moving and then you're delivering these, you're placing these assistants in Istanbul, and then you need to go back there to grab them again. It's not like that, but it kind of feels like in the same genre.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that it's going to be, because this was a TMG release and then they are no more. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a new one. I think it's Synapses Games doing a new version of it this year. So it's probably going to be available to get again. My number 3 is going to be a new game. It's going to be Aqua. I really enjoyed Aqua. I think Aqua, biodiversity in the ocean, was just like a very pleasant puzzle game. I really enjoy puzzle games, like in the genre of Cascadia, Number 9, these kind of tile-laying games, and this one had like just enough things to think about. It's a bit random what tiles you get, but I just like really enjoy trying to puzzle. It's a short game, it's a light game, but it's a really fun one. That's why my number 3.
Yes, my number 2
2
is Bonfire. It's one of my favorite from Stefan Feld. He has made some of the games that I really enjoy and are my favorites, but then also he makes some other games that are just okay. But Bonfire is one of his newest and also one of the ones that I've been super happy to visit now.
Yeah.
So that was really nice to see that design still stands strong for me. And it's super clever puzzle as well. You have to plan ahead multiple turns to make it all go round. It feels a little to me like, it doesn't feel like Bora Bora.
Nope.
But you have some achievements that you want to get, so it feels a little like Bora Bora in that sense that you want to, the things that you want to focus on, you want to complete it. You want to do it all the way, like do it all, kind of.
Yeah. I really love Bonfire, and if I were to cheat, which I have done on my phone, that would be one of the ones on number 2. So I'm going to say the other one, but I know basically said them both. So my other one is going to be the one game on this list that you did not play this month. Okay. That's going to be Grand Austria Hotel.
Yes.
Because I played that a couple of times with a friend. Grand Austria Hotel is a fantastic game, especially as a 2-player game. Really, really good. I love everything about it. It's a combo game, a dice drafting game, trying to do the best with the actions, trying to make these combos that you don't need specific actions, but you get these combos when you finish and you move these people into your hotel. You then get this, and then you get a new person. You maybe get some resources that you can place on the person, moving them into one. Then you can get to build a new room, and then you place the third person into that room, getting that bonus. A lot of stuff you want to do. A really fantastic game. And we played it, basically, we have the expansion. We played that. We didn't play with the expansion this time because he hadn't played the game, but a really, really good game. And that's why it's my number 2.
2. My number 1.
Number
1. I think maybe we have the same.
Maybe.
I think my number 1. I know my number 1.
Yes.
That is Hegemonia.
Yes.
What is your number 1?
My number 1 is Hegemonia.
Cool.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. How was your March? Good.
Well, again, go check out our review for the game.
Yes.
But I am, after we film this, we're going to go upstairs and play Hegemonia.
Yes, because it's a lot of fun, and we just want to continue on it when we have the
momentum.
When we're in it, we're in it to win it. So Hegemonia, fantastic. Like everything about it, I love most everything about it. Go and check out the review for a few things we didn't like and all the things we did like about the game. And now my number 6 is gonna. That's going to be the end. That's it. That's the end of this month's Game of the Month. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunema.
And if you are new to the channel, you can also help us out in a big way by giving us a victory point.
Yes, and you already know that because you've seen the amazing ad. But if you don't know, there's a button down there.
And you can subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
And that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunema.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.